this weekend. And I paid a lot of money. And then today I got an email that said you can change it for free. Painful. Lucky to have meteorologists like you to give us a heads up, but ouch.
You should have asked me, Elsie. I did also get an email as well from Southwest, because I just have a day off for Christmas this year. But I did get an email, and I think a lot of other airlines are going to start jumping suit and on this as well as we get closer and closer to this storm. Certainly, Chicago, but it being a major hub, is going to affect the vast majority of the lower 48 as this system goes from west towards east. So I want to put up this forecast. Betsy created this forecast a couple days ago, this color-coded forecast, which in very layman's terms, very basic terminology, and at least colors, show the intensity and the days that really stand out in terms of severity. Obviously, Friday and Saturday, color-coded in red, indicating our greatest threat. So it starts to really kind of go downhill on Thursday, and we're still dealing with the remnants on Sunday, which is why we have that color-coded in yellow. Flash freeze, cold plunge, power outages could be quite numerous, blowing and drifting snow happening on Friday, and we stick with that bitter cold, and also lake effect begins to turn on for our far north and eastern areas on Saturday. Blowing snow still running amok across the area. So we're talking again, gusts exceeding 40 to 50 miles per hour. This is just putting it in a different form. You can see the periods of moderate to heavy rain moving through late Thursday evening into the overnight. Rapid temperature drop happening on Friday. We're talking about the warmest temperatures on Friday being in the overnight hours, leading towards daybreak. We're talking about temperatures in the teens, giving way towards single digits and perhaps even sub-zero wind chills by the time we close out on Friday. So here's the bigger picture where you can see the storm system evolves, and you can see we're gathering moisture from the south. This is going to be milder conditions, which is why we have all the rain showers. Obviously, you can see in the Appalachia, we got some colder temperatures happening at some of those peaks, but this is going to intensify. The circulation of this low is going to intensify. These isobars are going to come even closer together. These are just the wind arrows that I have on there right now, but with those isobars measuring the pressure is really, really going to tighten, and we're going to increase these wind gusts with that Arctic plunge getting all the way down into the lower southeastern areas for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. They're expecting even teens across the area early Saturday morning. The position of these winds aloft will help to strengthen it and also be a steering column along with that jet stream taking this air all the way down south. This is very, very cold, the Arctic, Siberian type of cold. Here's the system location right now. So it's still over the Pacific North and West. We have so many watches and warnings to talk about here, even some of which are already beginning to move into northwestern Ohio. What is a blizzard? We've obviously heard this terminology for quite some time. Notice with blowing and drifting snow at least 35 miles per hour, reduced visibility to about 1/4 of a mile in less than 3 hours. We have all of those factors, my friend, and notice it doesn't include anything about inches of snowfall. No feet, no inches, no anything. Here's what's clear. Temperatures are dropping. We remain cold Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Blowing and drifting snow will be lowering that visibility, so we really have to prepare. And obviously over the next couple days, Betsy and I will be talking about those impacts. Peyton will be in the morning talking about those impacts for all of Northeast Ohio. Hey, you even think about cold like that? Well, and the rainwater falling, you can't even open your car door.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Even
Sounds
some of those
freezing.
mechanical mirrors, you can't get those to fold out.
Ah, you're just full of great news tonight, Jason Mikell. Thank you very much.
I try to be a resource.
There you go.
You are.
No, we appreciate it.
Thanks,
Really
Jace.
do.